Hi, Dr. Willinga here, Latifa. And it's late for me because I come in about 10 or 11 usually, but it's about, I think, 3 o'clock. But I'm here to talk about something that I don't discuss. You know, this is my personal page. You know, I'm a doctor of psychology. You know, I have the coaching Kiva. And I work with couples. And I don't know what's going on lately, but lately my clients have come into me for infidelity, reasons of people being unfaithful, no trust. Someone has been unfaithful in the relationship. And I thought I'd share that with you today because this has made me decide to come online today and talk to you about it, whoever's listening, because it's such an important thing, an important topic, and so painful in people's lives. I want to talk to you about that, but also to let you know that because of this, I'm going to do a Facebook group for relationships. I haven't even thought about the name yet, but I'll tell you guys tomorrow or when it goes up. It's so important. Anyway, I've been having couples come in because either party has been unfaithful. Not just the man, women as well. And of course, there's no judgment, but it's a challenge to have each party not have judgment because they're in pain. They're pissed off, they're hurt, they feel betrayed, they're confused, they don't know what to do. And it's a sad thing, it's a sad commentary because the party that was unfaithful is sorry for it because they're human beings and they made a mistake. And the person that's been, that's the victim of that is angry but loves the person still and doesn't know how to sort through this. And they come to me and I help them sort through it. So I want to give you a couple of tips. If you've had that in your life, if it comes into your life, hopefully it does not, or if it's in your life today. If you love your partner, if both of you love each other, I mean the one that cheated and the one that has been cheated on. If you guys really love each other, and if the party, either people are not serial cheaters, then there is a way back. There's a way back. There is. It takes work and time. And what I found is that you guys, meaning people, you want instant gratification. Sometimes we can get that. You get instant gratification if you want something special to eat. Some ice cream, a certain flavor. Want to go to a certain restaurant, a certain bottle of wine, a certain pair of shoes. Okay, that's instant gratification. You have to wait if you order online until it gets there. If you wait, you make the reservation, you go to the restaurant, you have the meal. And 9 times out of 10, that meal is what you want, right? And you're happy about it. But things like this, in relationships, especially infidelity, that takes time. Sometimes it takes 6 months, a year. But it may take 6 months to be in coaching with me or someone, or longer. But 6 months would be at least you have all the tools. You're so good and solid that when you do feel something like giving up, living in the past again, you know just what tools to put out of your tool bag, tool shed, tool belt. That's what it is. To refer to those tools and make them work for you in the relationship. Trust me on this one. So if this is going on, so the first thing you want to do, if this has happened to you, and I'm not saying you're a victim per se, I just mean you're the person with a broken heart. And we've all had in our lives our heart broken. And it's not always because of infidelity. Sometimes we're with someone that we love and they loved us too, but something happens and they fall out of love with us. And our hearts are broken because we don't understand why, what happens. And the other reasons may be because someone moved away or someone got so angry it broke up or did something to you that you thought, oh no, I can't deal with this. Something happens, but we've still, all of us in the world have gotten our hearts broken, and our hearts always mend. At this time in your life, if this has happened to you, you are so confused and wondering, what should I do? What's the next step? I don't know how to do what like that. And you're so mad you don't want to go see someone because you're so mad you want to walk away, but then you're stuck in that transcendent function. It's like this, like, ooh, you want to go, but something's pulling you back and you can't. I recommend this. If you're experiencing anything like this in your life, the first thing is to walk away. I don't mean break up. I mean go somewhere else. Tell your partner, I need some time alone. I need a week alone. I need a weekend alone. I need to go out thinking. I'm thinking it's a weekend or a day or something, but you need time on your own to think about it. But not that much time, because the more time you have, the more you put yourself into your head, and you start thinking way too much about what you think happened. And you start making things up, and the things that you make up are negative. What happened is always already a negative, but you make up more things, that you create things that may not have not happened. They may have not happened yet. That's what it is. So take some time away. Really thinking about it. I would say a day or two, maybe a weekend. Take time away to be on yourself. Reflect upon yourself. Don't beat yourself up. The word hate is out of the vocabulary, because you do not hate. Calm down. Be nice to yourself. Be sweet to yourself. As a friend of mine, Kurza, says, be sweet to yourself. And then go back with your partner and start discussing it. You want to discuss things like, what was the reason for your behavior? What were you thinking about? How can we work through this? Do you want to still be in this relationship? Do you love me? Do you love him or her, whoever the person was with? You want to find out, and it's got to be honest. I want to see someone. Would you go with me to see a coach or a therapist, whatever you guys prefer? Would you go with me to see someone to help us work this thing out? I want to work it out. Are you on board with this? That's the main thing. And then what you want to do immediately is call the coach or the therapist and go see someone. And from that day forward, you guys will start finding your way back home. If your partner is a person that is not honest, I'll just say a liar, or a serial cheater, then you've got to decide to be sweet to yourself and walk away from the relationship. Because a serial cheater is not going to change until they're ready. And if they've cheated on you more than once, they're not ready. You're ready for fidelity and for monogamy and for love in a family, or to be with this person, and they want their cake and eat it too. They're not ready for that, because if they're cheating more than once, I call them a serial cheater, and they're not ready to settle down. And that's okay. I make no judgment, but it'd be hard for you not to make judgment. But they're not ready. So be happy that you know they're not ready for you. And the universe will bring you somebody who's ready for you. But you have got to be ready, really. So you need time to heal. If you find that the guy or the girl, woman or man, whatever you want to call it, has not been faithful and has made it, this is a habit, you don't want to be that person. So your heart's broken twice. Because we all want to, it seems like what I have found with my clients, when they're in pain, they want to walk further into that pain. Don't ask me why. But remember when you were kids in school and all the kids liked you, but one person didn't like you, and that person that did not like you, you tried to make that person like you more and more, and even though it made you feel bad, you still tried it. That's what we do. But when you know you're doing that, you can stop it. So if you're with a serial cheater, someone who does not really love you, that's called ludus love. Remember the 6 types of love? That type of love is ludus love. A ludus love relationship is with the person in the relationship with you cheats. You're a conquest. He or she is not really serious. They make you think they are. You become really serious, but they're not. And so if you have that in your life and you want more than that, walk away, because it'll just get worse for you. So once you decide what you want to do, once you find out what they want to do, if they're not a serial cheater, if they are not a ludus lover, and don't fool yourself. If you know in your gut or feel in your gut that your partner is cheating more than once, and that's what they have done or do, then you know what's going on. If you ask yourself, what should I do about this? What's my next move? Your intuition tells you. You feel it. You know what to do. Don't ignore it. What happens to us is we see red flags and we ignore those red flags, hoping that they'll go away. But those red flags become red tints, and then we're enveloped by them. It's hard to get out. So if you see this in your relationship, walk away. I know it'll be hard, but get help too. For whatever you need, there's help always right around the corner. Whatever you need. So if your relationship is crumbling because someone cheated, it does not mean it's got to be over. If they made that one mistake, if it has not ever happened before and probably will not happen again, then that can work. You guys get help from a professional and it can work. You can work it out. And not just someone that says I can help you and they don't, but really check them out, get their background, look at their testimonials, find them on Yelp, look at their website, see what the testimonies say about them and their work if you don't know them. And then you can start making that path back to love. And it won't be the same. It'll be different. This good love, but different. You don't want to go back to how it used to be because something in there, nobody's fault, but something in there helped to cause this. We want it to change, not ignore things, not communicate, not give our partner what they need. There are things that happen to us in relationships with us that we're not satisfying ourselves or our relationship, or we have our issues going on with us and we think our partner is supposed to solve them. So many things occur. When you go and see someone that's really skilled and can really help you, they can help you handle your own stuff that you overlay on your relationship. So you don't do that, and you're not triggered by that, and you don't cause anything or accept things that you're too good and too worthy for, right? Because we love ourselves, we're worthy, we're very worthy, and when we know we're worthy, we don't tolerate things that are going to hurt us. When we don't feel like we're worthy, we tolerate a lot, like a ludus lover. So if your lover, husband, wife, whatever, is a ludus lover, you've got to learn and get the strength and courage to walk away. Leave that space for the love that you want and deserve. So I want to talk about that because lately it's been infidelity a lot. And I'm working with couples now on that. And they love each other and it can work out. And it's smoothing out. But it takes time and it takes both people to want it to work and to really be there and committed to doing the work. Right? There's no instant gratification in this one. I know I look serious because this is serious, but I'm smiling at you because I love you. But that's the thing today, infidelity. And so tomorrow or Saturday, this is Thursday, I'm going to be on here and telling you about my new group, a Facebook group that's private, that you can join the group or anybody that you know to talk about what's going on in your life and things that are happening with people that are experiencing the same thing. And that way you guys can support each other and tell each other what you did or how you helped somebody or what you said or who you went to that helped you, that kind of thing. Because this world's so big and we don't know anyone, but now with this whole big Facebook community, we meet people all over the country, all over the world. And not everybody's a joke. A lot of people are very serious, very loving, very kind. And so you want to do that. So I'll let you know when the group starts but this made me say, okay, I got to do that because it's important and I can and that way when I come on Facebook in my own page, Latifa Walinga, I can just come in on me and discuss what I like, not stuff that I do in my business, which is the coaching key, but you guys know that. So it's so important today to talk about the infidelity, hearts, broken hearts, and summertime is coming up, and people want to be in love in summertime and go on the vacations and be at the beach and be in love and drink sangrias and whatever they do, not have broken hearts. And I'm here to help. That's my story. So I don't know who's here. I'm looking. And I'm looking at my glasses right now on the table. I don't have my glasses, so let me see who's this. Who's here? Elisa. Hey, do you want to come online, Elisa, and say anything? Anybody. Anyway, if you have anything to say, you might not say it here because it's not confidential, but you can message me, and that's confidential. Only I can see that because it's important. So I'm gonna go, and because I work, I have some clients, and I'm trying to be online with my clients, but I have an office, so I got to go to my office. Anyway, I love you guys, and infidelity. Here. Okay, this happens. people are unfaithful. First of all, there's no communication. There are three things that happen when something happens in a relationship. First, there's a communication breakdown. Then one person or both of you shut down. And then the third thing, there's no love around. And what I mean by that is, once you have communication breakdown, that means you're not talking, you're not understanding each other, you're not getting along. When you shut down, then we stop talking. We stop talking, we stop touching. Then we're really close to almost having an ended relationship or a marriage that just is stagnant for a long time because people are stubborn. So you guys can't be stubborn. When you see in your relationship that there's a communication breakdown, halt and sit down and talk to your partner and ask, okay, is something going on, Ryan, that I should know about? Because we're not communicating effectively. We're not being open. We're not really talking. What's happening with you? This is how I feel about what's going on. What's happening with you? We want to exchange and communicate, not blame each other, not be accusatory, but just ask. That's what when the communication breakdown. And then when the shutdown happens, that's like we don't talk, we're being ignored, or we're ignoring our partner, and that's the worst thing we can do is ignore somebody we love. That's the worst punishment. As a kid, when my mom, bless her soul, she died in September, I miss her, but still, when I was a kid, she'd get married, she'd ignore me. And man, that was the worst punishment I could ever have. I felt invisible. Don't do that. So, break down, talk. Shut down, don't shut down. Go and tell whoever shuts down, the one who's not shut down yet, I'm saying yet because you might shut down too. Go to the one who shut down and say, look, I know you're upset. I don't know what's happening. Let's talk about it. I know you don't want to talk about it now because you're not talking to me. When you want to talk to me, I'm here for you. I have time for you. I love you, and I would want to talk to you. So please, find the time to open up to me because we need that in our relationship. You say we. And then, if those two things happen and then there's no love around, that means no physical contact, which means, we need physical contact. If that happens, the last straw is touch the person that you're with, because touch is medicinal and it changes things. So I don't care how mad they are, they love you. You slowly, sweetly stroke their arm, their hair, their back. If they move away, do it anyway. And if they're really mad, give them time, but touch them. The touch is going to bring everything back, at least enough that they'll talk to you and tell you why they say don't touch them, what they think you did, whatever, they'll talk to you. Once you get the lines of communication open, then you can say, this is really tough. It's been going on. I think you and I need to see someone. Then you can start having the real results for the real challenge and the real changes. Okay? Because what you don't want is a broken heart. What you do want is love and fun and happiness and sex and togetherness and communication and laughter. Okay? So, that's it. I'm going to go. I think it's just you, Elise, here. I don't know who else is here. But I'm going to go, and I'll check in tomorrow. But tomorrow we have 5 on Fridays. And that's tomorrow at 10 or 10:30, 5 on Fridays. Remember, it's 5 questions that people have asked that I answer. Last week, I gave you some information. I don't know what I did because I was doing something else. But this Friday, tomorrow, the same thing. The 5 on Fridays, I have 5 questions I'm going to answer, and they might be on infidelity. I'm not sure. So I'll see you guys tomorrow, and thank you so much for tuning in. Bye-bye.